wasn't balanced.
Yeah, to make bitter, to produce a bitter taste in the stomach.
I didn't know. I like that. I like the scripture. The white man's the devil eat, so I can accept that. But no, I can't accept that, man. Because I got a baby girl. And if one of you niggas jump up on my 9-year-old girl, I'm going to kill your ass.
They became embittered. Well, that's the next word. To embitter. They became embittered. To embitter.
That's that. We're not saying. Now, if one of you clowns out there in GMS, if you're a clown, go out there and rape a 11-year-old woman and talk about, well, look, this is the scriptures. Yeah. Man, we ain't going to help your ass, man. I don't tell you to go out there and rape no. First of all, don't rape nobody. I don't give a damn if she's 25 years old. You don't be raping nobody in this society right here, man. You gotta wait till the you gotta wait till the kingdom come, baby. You know.
Yeah, and even the word rape, we prove what the word rape meant. You know, the word rape just means to, because you niggas, you get emotional about that. The word rape just means to grab.
You guys are acting like damn women, man.
Yeah, you act like, well, we always say.
The scripture said, endure hardness as a good soldier.
That's right.
You know them soldiers, they go out to the Middle East and they kill little babies, man.
Yeah.
And they see babies blow up and they gotta deal with it, man. Yeah. But then when they bring their ass back to the States, then they go kill themselves. Right. So these guys wasn't real soldiers. A real soldier, man, in the ancient world, they would chop your head, they'll chop your mama's head off, man. And wouldn't think twice about it. Okay? You getting emotional about some little thing on the word "aina."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like Howard Shad said, if you do these things in a, what does he say, in a dry place? If you do these things in a green tree, meaning when hell hasn't really broke loose yet, what are you going to do when all hell breaks loose? Anyway, going back to the word, it says to embitter, exasperate, render angry, indignant. And that's what you guys become, man, with certain issues. To be embittered, irritated. Hey, that's a good word, irritated. You become irritated. To visit with bitterness, to grieve, deal bitterly with. That's pretty much it.
And that's how your attitude toward this truth, this meat. All right? Go ahead.
Now, the word, I was just looking, the word amadico is there. Remember America? Remember America? That's where and haven't we always told you that the word America means bitter? It's right here. It says amadico, which means bitter.
So, hey, if you can't get it, you ain't meant to get it. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
That's plain and to the point. Now we're going to go, I said that this was going to be called a Mark of the Beast update, right? But we went into a whole different spirit, but this had to be brought up, but that's going to happen, you know? You know what, man? We're not even going to read that. Go to the next one. Yeah, go to the cowboy. The Hamitic cowboy. Now we had did a series called, I forget the name of it. It was back when the Obamacare first came out. I think it was called the Trojan Horse to bringing you the chip or something like that. If we can find it, it's somewhere in the archives. We got so many videos up and running. We'll bring it back out so you can see it again. But when it first came out, and we spoke about the chip back then, that the Obamacare, the chip was hidden in that, right? And that, I believe it was the month of March 2010, if I'm not mistaken. Well, anyway, this is what we found out. And guess what, brothers? You thinking that we're going to get out of here in 2012? I don't know if we're going to get out of here in 2012. We might, Lord will, get out of here in 2013. You know, because well, I'm going to let the brother read the article.
Okay, this is from Polydix.com. Another hidden secret in Obamacare RFID chip implants, dated May 26, 2011. It says on Sunday, March 21st, 2010, the Senate Healthcare Bill, H.R. 3200, was passed and signed into law the following Tuesday. Like I said before, there are a legion of horrible and just plain evil aspects to this bill. And I'm sure you've heard a lot of them by now. I don't want to discount them, but what cannot be missed here is this new law now opens a prophetic door on a magnitude not seen since the reformation of Israel. Which, Israel, the real Israel, was never reformed. All right, reading on, it says this new law requires, the real Israel is being reformed now through in the spirit. Let me correct myself, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The new law requires an RFID chip implanted in all of us. This chip will not only contain your personal information with tracking capability, but it will also be linked to your bank account. And get this, page 1004 of the new law dictating the timing of this chip reads, and I quote, "Not later than 36 months after the date of the enactment. It is now the law of the land that by March 23rd, 2013, we will all be required to have an RFID chip underneath our skin, and this chip will be linked to our bank accounts, as well as have our personal records and tracking capability built into it. In just a minute, I'm going to show you the black and white of the law itself, and you can see it with your own eyes and wonder why an event of this magnitude, which is nothing less than seismic in nature, is met with little more than silence in the Christian community."
Yeah, because the Christians, the so-called Christians, are really not Christians. Yeah. I don't know what the hell they are. They're demons, but the Lord is not dealing with them at all.
Yeah. Plus, these so-called pastors, they're under gag order. There's a book called In Caesar's Grip by this guy, Peter Kershaw, and he brings out the fact that a lot of these pastors have sold out to the same government that's pushing this RFID chip.
And not just the Christians, you got Israelites.
That's right.
You mean to tell me if the New World Order crowd can get to all these different Christian groups and all these different other organizations, they can't get to Israelites? Of course they can. They did get to Israelites. They got to Johanna, they got to Nate, they got to Bubble-Eyed Blackfish, and a lot of them, man.
That's right.
They got Comfy, that's the first one that they got to, man.
That's right.
And the reason why they got at him, because he had the so-called biggest congregation. But now you got Israelites under various different names now, so that it's hard for them to get this whole thing in control. So this is like a fight, a battle between the truth and the lie.
That's right.
All right?
That's right. Reading on, it says, it is now starting to dawn on you just where exactly we are in prophecy.
Oh, let me say this too. You did read the RFID. The RFID means radio frequency. Was a radio frequency identification. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, Nate Satan had did a video on the mark of the beast, and he was explaining the RFID, right? To say that that's not the chip, because he said when you get the chip or the mark, you can't buy or sell unless you have it. And he said, what is an RFID? He said it's a GSP, a GPS device. Mm-hmm. Where's my dog? Where's this? Right. My tracking device. It has nothing to do with money. Well, there's videos that were put out after he made that video showing you that the RFID chip is also